All my trying to make the dope in cold combine. I made 40 at the stop sign. Jab like Rockman. When the fur fox try. Motherfuck the cops in the neighborhood block.
And Beasley, man, you know, we gotta talk about this joint I got coming November 20th. Irving Plaza going down, man.
It's gonna be crazy,
Nome
man.
6.
Nome 6, man. We got ARSONAL, Brizz, Rawsteen. We got Sue Surf and
now you can't just say that, Beasley. ARSONAL coming back to URL against Brizz, man. How'd y'all get that rocking, man?
I mean, you know, we just reached out to Ars, chopped it up with him. You know what I'm saying? Ars does well on our channel. You know what I'm saying? I think he has the most impact on URL, and we get a lot of good views with ARSONAL. So he's definitely someone that we hire and work with. You know what I mean? He's definitely talented. You know what I mean? And he's one of the most, if not one of the most popular guys within the culture. So it's only right that he comes to the world's biggest stage.
Do you think he's really retiring, man, after this year? You know ARSONAL. You've been around ARSONAL for years. You've seen what he done did in the game. Do you think he's really leaving the game?
I think maybe he. I won't say that he's scamming the public. I think that he definitely has the intention to leave. But I think that as the culture grows, he shouldn't retire, and he should rightly be a part of something that he was instrumental in helping build. He has a tremendous fan base, and I think that I don't think that he's leaving. I don't think that.
Yeah, most people don't believe it.
I'm not saying that he's not. I'm not saying that he's fronting. He's telling me that he's really retiring or whatever. Maybe he will take a hiatus, but I believe that he will be back if he does retire. But I don't think that he's leaving, and I don't think that he should leave.
Okay. And you got him going against Brizz Rawsteen, man. Why y'all put him against Brizz?
Because I think Brizz demonstrates a high quality of entertainment that will be perfect for ARSONAL. Brizz is fearless. He's disrespectful. He doesn't care about who ARSONAL is or what he's done. He's going to address ARSONAL like he's anyone else. He's going to stand in the middle of the stage and get right in ARSONAL's face. He's going to say the most horrid, disrespectful things. And then ARSONAL's going to turn around and do the same thing back to him.
You think you can match that aggression and disrespect? You know,
I think both of them can.
Yeah, of course.
I think that's why we did the matchup.
T-Top versus Sue Surf.
Oh man, that's gonna be a goodie, man. You know what I'm saying? All the street talk. You know what I mean? It's all street talk. Sue Surf is gonna show up, man, in rare form. You know, he always does a good performance on the URL stage.
People are kind of giving him a little flack right now from all of, you know, him and Suge and whatever happened with him and T-Rex.
Those battles have nothing to do with the URL TV movement. We're not responsible for those matches. All I know is that when Sue Surf appears on the URL stage, he has classic battles.
Of course, every time.
Him and Conceited, him and Big T.
Hitman,
you know,
him and probably one of the craziest.
You know, him and
Charlie
X Factor, Clips. You know, he has good battles over here.
Hollow.
Yeah. So, you know, this is what Sue Surf does on the URL TV. Now, what happens outside of URL, I have no control of. I only have control over what he does on the URL. And as far as, I'm concerned, I'm happy with Sue Surf's performances on the URL TV, and I'll continue to book him because I know he gives his all on the world's most respected.
With Surf, I said that because I know that, you know, the fans could really be harsh, you know, or they could really go in. So I think him coming on the URL stage is going to be that moment to be like, yo, continue to cement your name and your legacy and what you've done.
Well, I mean,
you know how they do, man. One bad battle, they try to kill you.
You know, I used to get frustrated, but this is what they do. You know, we live in the era of trolls. We live in the era of disrespect and attention and social media slander and everything else that you want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like, dudes is on here talk about the way people look, what their mother looks like, what this is, the clothes, the shirt, the hat. You know what I'm saying? And then these guys are saying all these things, and it's just like, it has nothing to do with battle rap or anything else, but this is the time we live in. So people are going to be harsh, and I'm not, you know, and some of his performances off of URL have been questionable. You know what I'm saying? So I understand where fans are coming at him in that regard.
Yeah, exactly.
But, you know, anybody, anything, they come up with any story just to say things and shut people down. So, you know, 1 minute You know, URL has a good event with the best. You know, one person doesn't show up or one guy forgets one bar. Oh, URL's quality is down here. This one's quality is over URL. This league is bigger. This one's bigger than you. Every week it happens. But I laugh. You know why?
Chalk it up to the game.
The numbers don't lie.
Yeah, that's right.
Numbers don't lie. You know what I mean? So people will say, you know, well, even though URL does have the most viewership, so-and-so's league is this one's gaining faster. No, they're not. There's still 100 million or more behind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not even close.
Yeah.
But this is what people say. So you take it and you live with it. And listen, we're not perfect.
Yeah.
Every battle on URL is not great. Every battle on any league is not great. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have your good battles. You're gonna have your bad battles. It's just the way that it is. But you don't destroy and demonize something that you love. Just say, hey, that was a bad battle, but I have faith in the MC battle culture, and I'm sure that more good battles are coming soon.
Also, continuing on this card, man, we got Charlie Clips versus Ill Will.
Yes, you have a good night.
You know what I'm saying?
You cook?
Harlem versus...
Well, I cooked probably about 7 of the trays, yes.
She cooked 7 of the trays.
And I'm the bartender.
And she's the bartender.
Hey.
And Golden Squad, let's go.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
But I gotta say that.
Cooking, all right.
And we talking about Harlem versus Pontiac, man. Charlie Clips versus Ill Will, man, going down.
That's gonna be crazy. Ill Will is gonna get in Clips' face. He's gonna talk crazy. He's gonna be wild. But see, what people forget is that when Charlie Clips starts to feel the energy that he's not the guy, that's when you get a pissed off Clips. And he'll just show up angry and do some shit that you never expected.
That's real.
You know, it'll be interesting to see what it is. I'm sure that Clips knows he's facing somebody who's tough and that he's going to take it seriously. So let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, man, definitely. And also continuing on this card right here, man, we have Daylyt versus DNA.
Unorthodox, crazy battle. You know what I mean? I think it's going to be dope. I think that despite what people say about, you know, Daylyt, he's a lyrical guy. He's dope, crazy delivery, he has a lot of fans. You know, I see a lot of people giving him the battle already, like, oh, Daylight's gonna destroy DNA. You know, I think a lot of people give DNA a difficult time, but the reality is DNA is showing up at every battle, bro. People dissect every little thing. Oh, he said this, it doesn't make sense, or he did this. But the guy is winning. He's winning. He wins the majority of his battles.
Nah,
DNA don't be choking. He has 3 rounds. He battles often. He has new material. People say they're tired of seeing him, but they're not saying that he's not doing good battles. So I don't, you know, it's another thing of where fans, you know, it's like a snowball effect. People decide that, oh, it's team up on DNA time, so they just go in on him for whatever reason. But the reality is he has a high battle IQ. And he's very, very good. He's very clear. He has good diction. He delivers every single time he shows up. He always has good material. He always is in the fight. He freestyles.
And the people will want to see him.
Yeah, people,
regardless of what they say.
It's so crazy. When you put him on the card, they were like, oh, we're tired of DNA. We don't want to see him anymore. Then when he goes on the stage and he battles in the building, they love it. They go crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Battle's dope, right? Then, when it comes out, they watch it. He gets a lot of views, right? But then the following day, the comments are, oh, did you see at 10 seconds and 24 minutes and 10 seconds into the battle, he moved his shoulder to the left. Oh, that looked funny. And then they take a meme of DNA moving his shoulder to the left. It's it's ridiculous, bro. But I guess it's cultural. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that people want to do. You know, and I guess it all fits into the scope of the culture. You know what I'm saying? There's villains, there's people that people want to attack. There's stuff that people like, the stuff that people hate. People hate me, they hate Smack, they love me, they love Smack, they hate DNA, they hate this one, they hate that one, they don't know who Chico is. You know, it's all fun, it's all wrestling. So you take it all with a grain of salt, you know what I mean? And you just accept it for what it is. People are gonna say shit. Some are smart, some actually have good opinions, and some people who make certain comments that make sense, I can respect them because the way that the comment is delivered and its information, I'm more open to listen to.
More of a critical type.
It was these two kids, man. I keep forgetting their names. I don't know. They even put up a blog on the net in the car going in on us, B.
Oh, word?
Like, yo, man, they do something bad in the 6, but wait, see, breaking everything down, right? But they was like getting at us.
Okay.
But it wasn't too disrespectful. It was kind of like truth and honesty.
Okay.
So like, I'm pretty sure the people watching know the blog.
So it's like constructive criticism.
Yeah, I can respect that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
but then when you go, oh, Beasley looks like this and his mother's this, and then, you know, it's just like, yo, man.
That's not really helping.
That's not helping nothing. I listen, if it makes sense, I will take it into consideration and we'll try to do some things to improve. As I said,
just like with the pay-per-view and all that shit.
Ain't nobody perfect, bro. Ain't nobody perfect. But look at, even with, as you mentioned, the pay-per-view. I mean, I'm seeing these recent events. These shits is out in record time. Ain't nobody buying them. Ain't nobody supporting them. Ain't nobody paying for them.
Nah, I tell them, man. And the way you know the formula, I tell them sometimes people you make us a fiend and wait to like, yo, Beasley, where's the battle? And then when it drops, it makes sense.
You know what's so crazy? There's battles events, because I don't want to put any particular leagues on blast.
Okay.
But there's battles from events that happened before Born Legacy 4, and there's battles that happened the same weekend as Born Legacy 4 that are not out, that no one is asking for, right? But they're saying, oh, you guys, we put out about 6 or 7 of the Born Legacy battles. We shot 14 battles, guys. 14, not 6, 7. So we put out a good amount of those and some of the traffic battles. We're already on our second traffic battle.
And y'all put a few PG joints out.
Yeah, PGs out. So overall we put out a lot of battles. I know that comes because there's a certain level of interest with the battles that we choose. But just be mindful when you say, oh, URL holds this and does that, when your other leagues that you guys watch have battles that still have not come out. Some of them before Born Legacy even happened, and some on the same weekend and day of Born Legacy, and they're still just now releasing battles, but you guys are not saying anything. So I take it as a form of flattery, because I guess they just care about the ones that we have a little bit more, man. I don't know.
Nah, definitely, man. And the last joint on that Nome card, Beasley, that we got to talk about, man, is, you know, they've been asking for this shit all year since they seen this guy go against Av. I'm talking about Rum Nitty versus Tay Roc, Gunlock King versus Gunball King.
That's going to be such an intense battle, because you have Tay Roc on one hand, who's aggressive. He's forward, he's to the point, he's in your face. You know, then you have Rum Nitty, who has a different type of aggression, where it's lyrical and it's catchy and unorthodox. I think that is going to be a great battle. Tay Roc is fearless, so I got to give him his props for stepping up. And shouts to Rum Nitty, you know what I'm saying? I think that the two of us linking together is beneficial for the URL brand as well as the Rum Nitty brand, you know, because I feel like Rum Nitty never really got proper recognition until he came to URL.
Once he came,
now people really and truly appreciate him, and it's showing in his viewership. He's getting views that he had never gotten in any of the previous leagues that he battled, which is a clear indication that he's on a platform where he can get his style out, where this makes the most sense for him to be. So I'm glad that he's here, and I'm glad that people are finally starting to give him the recognition that he deserves.
If it touch down, hallelujah. If we get jammed, I never knew ya. Out on bail with a clip long as a ruler. I need to get an alias and hit Aruba. Sell dog food like my name Ukanuba. That's a real boss mentality there. Pick a side, nigga, ain't no neutrality here. Baby, can I get your time? I just wanna talk to you. If the ride break down, tell me I can walk with you. Girl, you so precious, I don't wanna argue with you. Like a pretty car, just let you ride and park in you. Never speak harsh words or bring harm to you. And this is genuine, nah, I I ain't charming you. Only wanna steal your love, girl, like robbers do. Don't worry, couldn't rob me if I was robbable. Baby, know you with the young one, bunch remarkable. Hey, yo, who that? Who back? Yeah. Now I crack back, dope back. Niggas lost it, but the hope back. Just a throwback to the future. Feel how I'ma do y'all. Mario Andretti maneuvers. Hey, yo.